I need not look at my reflection in the mirror, and I need to be looking at the camera, to be looking to you. Hi, hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ariane, I'm a French illustrator, and I'm back from New York. Where should I begin? I haven't scripted this video, but I have actually already filmed this, and then I realized I was so jet-lagged. I was so jet-lagged when I filmed it that I was just laying in the sofa, and I was in the shadow, and the video quality is horrible. Also, I was so blubbering so much. I really want to make this quite short. I have two things to film. First thing is the intro, to give you a little bit of context, and then I have to film an outro with a haul, and then I will be doing a voiceover as well, a little bit, not too much. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Ariane. I am a French illustrator, and I have been doing this YouTube thing for over a year now, and honestly vlogs aren't my strong suit, but I have made a few of them recently when I have traveled. And if you want to see more vlogs, you can head out to my Patreon. Actually, last month's exclusive video was actually a vlog of me going to Poland on an art trip. So last week I was in New York for fun, not business. It was not especially an art trip, but I did have quite a few things planned that were art related, just in the sense that I went into art shops and I was planning on drawing a lot when I was there. And as it turns out, being a neurodivergent little softie meant that I had absolutely no energy whatsoever to do drawing when we came home to the Airbnb. So the plan was that we went to visit my partner's sister, and we stayed in Yonkers, which is upstate New York, in an Airbnb that was frankly a little bit disgusting, but could have been worse, could have been way worse. And yeah, we spent 7 days, I think. It was my first long haul flight. It was the first time I dealt with a time difference, and it was quite the experience. You should also know, for context, that if I say I'm tired a lot, I mean it. I am neurodivergent, and I am a recovering epileptic. I am stabilized. I haven't had a seizure for 7 years now, but flying overseas, I did have like a lot of anxiety regarding the time difference and what it would do to my body, dealing with the tiredness, the fatigue. I was very scared of that and very anxious. And although it ultimately went great, I do think that being scared of having a seizure again just weighed a lot on me. And also just, I'm not taking any medication anymore. I don't know if this is boring. Do tell me in the comments. If you find me boring, comment please. But yeah, I have not had a seizure in 7 years, but I stopped my medication in 2020. It took me 3 years to get to stopping taking any medication completely. I was, of course, dealing with that with my neurologist, but anyway, that is to say, I am a stabilized epileptic without any kind of medication, and that was the kind of scary bit. I could have drugged myself. Actually, I didn't, and I was glad that I didn't, but that means that my body without medication cannot endure as much fatigue as it once could when I had medication that was functioning well. So yeah, that was my little intro bit. I do think this is going to be quite a short vlog for 7 days. I tried to film shorter bits, so kind of showing you the landscape and what I'm doing, what I'm eating, and I'm gonna comment on that with a little voiceover, and sometimes I have talked to the camera when I was in New York, so enjoy. And I will see you at the end of the video so that I can show you everything that I've purchased while I was in New York. If you don't know, I have been doing low by year, because last year was kind of my first year having a real salary, and being someone who has many interests, I have spent a lot of money on crap. And also a lot of money on nice stuff, but I have spent my money carelessly last year, and I have spent a lot of money on art supplies that I did not... Sorry, I saw an insect on the window. Art supplies that I did not necessarily need, or I sometimes bought stuff twice. I bought so many books and clothes as well. Not too many clothes, but anyways, I spent way too much money every month. So I decided that I should be doing a low buy year this year, which has been going on very well. I did buy some stuff when I was in New York. I had a few rules at the beginning of the year, which was no books, no new art supplies, no clothes. And I've been slowly switching up the rules, especially regarding books. That, like, why would I stop myself from buying a book? Like, I can think twice before buying one, but I don't want to stop myself from buying books altogether. That is way too interesting. Like, books are so inspiring, so interesting, so important. So I don't want to be stopping completely to buy books, but I do want to think twice before purchasing. And regarding art supplies, I have bought some new art supplies that were not replacement for something else. And I just thought a lot beforehand. And regarding clothes, I'm still a little bit more reticent to buy any new clothes. I say that in regards of a handbag that I really want to buy myself, and that I've been like 5 months in stopping myself from buying it on a whim. So I guess if I bought it tomorrow, it wouldn't be a whim. I did purchase some stuff for the trip as well, so I will be showing you that. Yeah, feel free to judge me in the comments, like, I would love that. Engagement is crucial to any YouTuber. Am I a YouTuber? Damn. Enjoy the vlog bit and see you back in, I guess it's gonna be now for me. Bye! We're going...
Le merle d'Amérique.
Ooh, merle.
Migratus. Ah non, c'est un red cardinal.
Oh, c'est un red cardinal. We saw a red cardinal bird today. You might have seen it because I filmed it. And now...
Ça, c'est un merle d'Amérique, du coup.
Ah, celui qui a le ventre rouge, trop stylé. And now we're waiting for a train to go to the Bronx to go to a park that has botanical gardens, and it's really cool. We took our sweet time and now I'm starving. But we saw many birds and it was very nice. We saw a chipmunk, we saw many squirrels, a grey one, a black one, we saw red cardinal, we saw an American, comment dire merle déjà? It's blackbird, American blackbird that has c'est un merle, c'est un blackbird. American blackbird that has a red belly, and we also saw, which was really sad, a dead, very yellow bird that was very dead. That was so sad. Yeah, so that's about it. Day one, yay! I didn't die on the plane. I took the London sketchbook that I never finished and that I should finish one day, but I took it to make a New York sketchbook. And yesterday I drew one page on the plane because the plane ride was really long, and I did this. And now I have many more pages that I can do. Yay! Yum. Tellement Miyazaki. So red. T'as dit quoi? It's like a fairy flower.
Et là, en ce moment, ce qui se passe en Palestine, c'est ça.
Ah ouais, c'est bien rempli quoi. Today we're going back to New York to see the Natural History Museum, and it's gonna be fun. We took the bus for the first time, and the lady on the bus was so annoyed with me asking how much was the ticket that she let us ride for free. Have you ever been so annoying that someone gifts you something? That's me. mais je reviens pas par contre qu'il y ait une vraie fourmilière.
Ouais, c'est une façon.
C'est aussi la fontaine.
C'est pas la fontaine, c'est
C'était quand même le copain de Paris.
Belle la lumière. C'est vrai.
C'est vraiment plus en train de regarder après, c'est ça.
la lumière sur dessous.
Non, elles sont dedans.
Ouais, je sais.
We're sitting on a bench somewhere on the New York City High Line near the crossing of 10th Avenue and 18th. And in the afternoon we're gonna walk in Chelsea and find a bookstore and find a stationery store, and also I'm gonna meet Arlene, who I met on Instagram at a cafe. How New York. Yeah, that's it for today. Oh yeah, also tonight we're gonna go see a comedy show somewhere in Brooklyn. And I'm very tired. We're all very tired. But it's all good. Voilà. Eh oui.
Anyways, let's make it academy.
Tu vas envoyer à qui? Je prends un billet. Yes.
Donc on s'est vu, on a parlé.
I'm not in charge of the schedule. It's not me in it. Although I thought you would like to see, what's in my secret drawer. Some books that I bought. Dreaming in Color by Natalie Andrewson. I found it at a bookshop. A shit ton of Prismacolors. And my Acorn collection. Going home. My back hurts. Yum. C'est clairement de la... It's 8 p.m. and we're having donuts. I'm covered in sugar. This is a sourdough donut and it's delicious. Forgot to mention it's from Peter Pan. Is it a bakery? C'est une boulangerie? Yeah, it's a bakery. Specialized in sourdough donuts. In New York City.
Au soleil, ici ça c'est à la bouche poisson frit. Là on a un poire cake.
for my vlog.
Chances in Brooklyn.
Okay.
They do like all the vintage signs. Like, there's a lot of extra pages in it.
I love your cups.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I did a collection of drawings that actually reminds me of this. Because my
Long time no talk. Today is the last full day we are spending in New York, and we are waiting for the train to New York. We're at Ludlow Station as usual, and today we're gonna visit Chinatown. Right, we're taking the train to Grand Central and then taking the subway 6 to, what did you say the station was? Canal Street? And we're gonna visit Chinatown. It's supposed to be raining today, so I'm wearing my rainy clothes, and that's it. I don't know what else to say. People are coming. I'm gonna stop now. Après le temps qu'on ait non 19h et des bananes, mais le temps qu'on ait notre going home. To Queens to have a burger and then to the airport. So stuff that I purchased beforehand for the trip include noise cancelling headphones. As I mentioned before, I am neurodivergent and I'm really sensitive to noise, and a friend recommended me a pair of earbuds, and actually I got them on the day that I left for the trip, but I was at the airport by the time that I got them. So I've actually been testing them out for the past few days. Today is Sunday, we came back on Thursday, so I've been testing them out since Thursday, and I quite like them. At first I didn't really know how to put them on, and now I think I'm starting to understand them and to really appreciate the magic that they do. Sorry, I'm checking the camera to see if this is like in focus. And so these are the Bose, I don't know how to say that, Bose Quiet Comfort. I took them in the color mauve because, I don't know, I like this color, and they come in this little box that charges them up. So you charge the little box and then the earbuds just charge up inside of the box, and they fit my ear quite perfectly. It took me some time. They have several little bits that you can switch up to see, like they have S, M and L to see which size fits you better, and I have an S ear. I thought I had big ears, but actually my ear holes are an S, so I guess I have thin ears, which is good to know. Just kidding. So I didn't get them before, but what was of use while on the trip, and I would say if you're neurodivergent and going to New York, you're gonna need some earplugs. Mine are old and disgusting. The case is absolutely disgusting. I need to clean that up, but these are from the brand Alpine, which I guess is maybe a French brand? No, maybe? Party Plug. I had purchased those god, how many years ago? These are called Hearing Protection Party Plug by Alpine. I bought those when I was studying music at the time, in the good old days, because I used to perform. I used to be in a symphonic orchestra, and symphonic orchestras are amazing, but they are very loud and my ears are very sensitive. So yeah, earplugs are a good purchase. And then while I was in New York, I knew I was gonna buy Prismacolor pencils. And basically that's the only thing that I wanted to purchase while in the US. Also, I had a plan to buy some books for my sister, and then I thought maybe I will buy some books for myself because I love books and I love having books that I've like purchased on a trip. They remind me of the trip. I love it. So I knew that I wanted to purchase some books that I have already read, and these are a series of books by Aurelie Wallace that are called In the Company of Witches and When the Crow is Away. Two very nice books. I don't know if you read them. I think they're quite popular at the moment, especially like for people who follow me. Like I feel like I know my audience, and if I know who you are, you might have read this already, but if you haven't, it's a series of books in the genre of cozy crime and magical realism. It's about witches that have an Airbnb and solve crime. Also, it talks about grief, about family dynamics, and about relationships and depression as well. So I wanted to buy them while I was there. And I did buy one book on a whim when I was in a very cute bookshop in Chinatown called You and Me Books, but You spelled Y-U. Smart. And I saw this edition, I didn't know it existed, and I couldn't help myself but purchase it because this book, series of books, it was like my favorite book of 2024, and I think one of the books that I loved the most in my entire life, and it's called Monk and Robot. It's a series of books by Becky Chambers. It talks, it's cozy, it's always cozy with me, I love cozy reads. It's kind of like after the world has ended, but cozy. Very nice story about friendship, about being different, and also the main character is non-binary, as am I, so it really moved me to read a character that is non-binary. So I do have these books already, but not in the same edition. And I thought this way, since I lent my books to Mr. Snake. If you know him, you know him. He's in one of my vlogs. You should check out my vlogs. Yeah, this way I can read them while also lending them to a friend, which is always nice. Okay, two other books that are also novels, but novels for children, that I found. I think the first one I found it in a bookshop that was in Dumbo in Brooklyn. I don't remember the name of the bookshop, but it was an independent bookstore by Amy Timberlake, illustrated by Jon Klassen, or John Klassen, I don't know, but I think it's pronounced Jon. And the series is Skunk and Badger. Skunk and Badger, my favorite freaking book. As of late, I am obsessed. I am obsessed with these books. Oh my god, they're so cozy. They're so cute. The illustrations, can I take a second? This book, you might have seen on my vlog, that the last day was really rainy when we left. And this book was at the top of my suitcase and it got flooded. But I don't mind, it's a story to tell. The illustrations are, first of all, very adorable. That's what sold me to the... Oh my god, look at that. The light, the contrast, the textures. Love them. But the writing is really nice. It's really musical. It's really focused on the sounds that people make. It's really sensory, the writing. Like really focused on the sensory experience that the badger has day to day, like his love for food, his need for silence, and as a neurodivergent person, that feels so cozy to me because my life is nothing but like a series of very intense sensory experiences. Oh my god, a spider! There's a very cute spider on my wall. Anyways, so Skunk and Badger, highly recommend. I'm gonna read you the blurb. No one wants a skunk. They are unwelcome in front stoops. They should not linger in important rock rooms, because Badger is a rock scientist. Skunks should never, ever be allowed to move in, but Skunk is Badger's new roommate, and there is nothing Badger can do about it. When Skunk plows into Badger's life, everything Badger knows is upended. Tails are flipped. The wrong animal is sprayed. And why, oh why, are there so many chickens? This book is also so funny. A Newbery Honor author, Amy Timberlake, spins the first tale in a series about two opposites who need to be friends. I did cry when I read the two of them. There's a third coming out in October. I cannot wait to read it. Actually, I think, and this is the low buy year advocate that is saying this, I think I am going to buy the hardback versions of those because I love them so much. I want to have them forever. So yeah, New York Times bestselling author, illustrator, and Caldecott medalist Jan Klassen completes the book with his signature lushly textured art. Skunk and Badger is a book you'll want to read, reread, and read out loud again and again. That's really true. I love how the writing is. It makes me want to read out loud because there's so many puns and wording about sounds that the people make, like clunk, little words like that. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I could not recommend you this book enough. I am a huge fan of children's books. On to the next. I could talk for hours about this book only. I loved it. I loved it. Okay, another book that I discovered in the same bookshop in Dumbo, Brooklyn, is a book called Mina. Mina is the story about a mouse. I was sold on this book when I saw first of all, the front cover. Can we talk about like how Ariane this all is? Like this color palette is very much something that I could use. And then I looked at the back cover, and the back cover there is an acorn. And if you didn't know, I have mentioned it, I think, in the vlog, but I am a collector of acorns, so I could not buy it. So, and look at this inside. I can't, it's too cute. So, Mina is the story about a mouse, and I'm just flipping through it and it's all so cute. It's the story about a mouse who is very much unbothered. I'm gonna read you the blurb and you're gonna want to read it. Mina is a mouse and she lives in her own little world where nothing ever bothers her, except for one thing. And the pitch is that, on the back it says, a story about trust and surprises, and a mouse and her father who live in a piece of wood. Need I say more? I'm not gonna spoil you the story because it's very cute and very surprising and I loved it. So do take a look. If you're in America, go to your local bookshop and see if they have it. It wasn't that, yeah, it was expensive, but it wasn't that expensive. One thing I will say about America and how much money I spent is like I didn't spend as much money as I thought I would, and that is also thanks to the fact that the dollar is but it is a little bit less strong than the euro, which I use in my country of France. So I was glad about that. On to the next. I did buy when I was in Strand. I was in Strand, which is a very hip bookshop on what's it called? Union Square? On Union Square. And I did find Nellie Andrewson's art book. It's called Dreaming in Color, and it's absolutely stunning. It's her works in Riso. So if you don't know what Riso is, it's a printing technique that basically layers colors, and they have, I think Riso printers have very specific color palettes, like very neon pink. Oh my god, look at this neon pink. Oh my god. my god. And yeah, they don't have like all the same colors as a regular printer, and it gives a look, like it gives a textured look that is magnificent and suits very well with Natalie Andreessen's world of imagination. I did follow her on Instagram before, and when I found this book I was very surprised. I was like, oh my god, they have it. I thought she was British, but I guess she's American maybe, or Canadian. I think I had this question already in my mind. No, North Carolina. Okay, she's American. So that's why I could find it in the US. Also, if I had had it shipped to France, this would have cost me a fortune, and it didn't. Or it did if you count like the fact that I bought a plane ticket. But my boyfriend bought the plane tickets, so actually the last book that I bought, because I bought more, is a book by Elizabeth Heidel, who I do follow as well on Instagram. It's called Drawing Is, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful book on drawing and what it can be. It's a very fun adventure type book. I love her illustrations. It reminds me a lot of what Carson Ellis can do as well. But it's like, okay, let me say something and tell me if you agree in the comments. It's kind of like Elizabeth Heidel's work is kind of like if Wendy McNaughton and Carson Ellis had a baby, a beautiful genius baby that makes beautiful illustrations. I love it. So I haven't yet read it. I haven't read all the books. I haven't read the last 3 books that I showed you, but yeah, this is all the books that I bought. No, actually I bought another book for my sister, but you don't care about that, do you? I'm gonna need to get up to show you the next thing that I bought. Oh, my face is way too close. One other thing that I bought. I bought them at a bookshop as well. That is a bar and a bookshop. I think it was called the Book Club Bar. And where was it? I think it was near Chinatown. Was it between Chinatown and Union Square again? Maybe, and I'm gonna show you. And it's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, no, there's cat hair on them. Beautiful, the very hungry caterpillar socks. Ah, so cute. Yeah, I'm just flexing now. So yeah, very cute socks, which I have been wearing. I have put on just for the sake of this beautiful video. Also, you might have noticed that I met up with someone that I knew from the internet. Her name is Harleen. Hello, Arlene. Did I say Harleen or Arlene? Anyway, her name is Arlene. Hello, Arlene on YouTube and Instagram, and I met up with her. I had to meet up with her. I had planned to meet up. We had planned to meet up on a specific day, and then we had to reschedule because I am bad at keeping my promises apparently. And we rescheduled and we met up in a very crowded, very noisy place, and she showered me in gifts. Oh my god, like she gifted me a coffee cup, she gifted me candy, American candy, she gifted me a print, a beautiful print, and this is very cute pencil sharpener in the shape of a cat. I thought you would like to see it. It's very kawaii. It's very cute. What else did she gift me? She gifted me some charms, some cute charms that I put on my keys, and yeah, it was very nice to meet up with her. She also made me a drawing, and I made her a drawing. And now I'm gonna show you the pencils that I bought. I bought them at Blick's. Blick is an art store chain in the USA apparently. That is it well known? I don't know, but many people told me to go there, and I did. I went to one. I went to the Blicks at Union Square, but there were many more Blicks that I did not get into after that. I bought myself some Prismacolors. Should I show you? Like different shades of browns, of greens, and of course some very beautiful neon pink, because I love neon pink, and also this beautiful neon yellow chartreuse. I love Prismacolor crayons. I think they're the best. I think they're the cheapest, most creamiest, amazing colored pencils, and I am gutted that I cannot find them in France, and I wanted to buy so many more. I really had to stop myself and to be like reasonable. But yeah, I bought myself another Prismacolor that I was intrigued by. It's called Col Erase Copy Not NP Blue. And apparently this is for doing underdrawings that when you scan the drawing you cannot see this blue underdrawing. So intrigued, I'm gonna see if this works. I did buy myself 2 of these Prismacolor Ebony Jet Black Extra Smooth pencil, because I thought if the colored pencils are so creamy, how are gonna be the graphite pencils? I've tested it out and I love it. I do love it. I love a good creamy. Sorry, I have to move because otherwise my butt and my back get stuck. Yeah, loved it. I bought myself 3 Blick's colored pencils. Blick Studio Olive Green Light, Crimson Lake 1, and Red Violet. Czech Republic? Is Blick's a Czech brand, or are these just produced in the Czech Republic? I don't know, but I bought these 3 colors. I don't know. I did test them out. I'm not as much of a fan of the texture. It's not as good as the Prismacolors. I'm not gonna lie. It's not as good as the Prismacolors, not as bad as the Faber-Castells, but not as good as the... Wait, is Polychromos Faber-Castell? Because I used to hate those and now I like them, so I guess it's not as good as the Polychromos either. Sorry. I did find these 2 crayons on the floor at the airport. If by the most ridiculous feat of chance these were yours, I'm very sorry I took them. I will ship them to you back immediately if you want them back. But these are by the brand Crazy Art. I have not looked up to see if it is a cheap brand or a not cheap brand, but actually given, like, do tell me what you think of it, or maybe you know them already, but I think the design looks very much like a cheap brand, so I'll have to check. But these were surprisingly super creamy as well, so it's a win. And then I have only 2 things to show you that I brought back my haul. The first thing is a very tiny box of Tiger Balm. Red Tiger Balm. I use this for my lower back. I have loads of back issues and I'm working on those, but yeah. The smell, I love it. And I think this is the cutest little box, isn't it? Cutest little packaging in it. And then I was looking for Altoids, cinnamon flavored Altoids, but they didn't have them at the airport, so I bought this instead. Honestly, I was disappointed at first, but then I tried them and I really like them. Sorry if you hate Altoids, but yeah, we can't find them in France, so I wanted to have some from the United States. It was a failure. Yeah, that's it for my haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I get to finish editing it before the world ends. I had a lot of fun in the US. I hope it shows. If you want to see my acorn collection, because I did bring back a lot of acorns from the US, do tell. I would love to share, but I don't want to be boring you too much. And if you think this was the most boring video you've ever watched, please feel free to tell it in the comments. If you loved it as well, like, please do. Also, I guess if I'm being good, I'm publishing this on Monday at 6 p.m. French time. So my shop is open for 4, no wait, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, okay. What did I do? 18, 19, 20, shit. My store is open for 6 more hours where you can pre-order some prints from the collection Garden Gnomes or some stickers, some sticker sheets. I will be placing my order, I think tonight, Sunday. And then on Monday night I'll be closing up the shop for prints, and then I'll send out my orders, and then I'll have the shop open with like a more permanent collection of prints that I guess will be limited, and some of the prints might have to go because no one liked them, and I don't want to be printing too much, or I don't want to be selling stuff that speaks to no one. And I guess some of my art from this collection spoke to way less people. I don't know. If you want to have my art but not buy too much, do know that I have a little giveaway going on at the moment. It's over on Instagram and YouTube under my latest Instagram reel, which on Monday won't be my latest because I'm gonna post a reel tonight, but you will have the chance. Go check out my YouTube shorts and my Instagram reels, and you will get the chance to win 2 bundles of 9 illustrations for free. Like, crazy. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I feel like I've been blabbering long enough. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was fun for you. I love you. TATA, pip pip.